Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work without you guys. Let's get open for business, and let's wake up the football gods here. I've been working here in the workshop and stuff and getting a chance to see all the talking heads, all the people that were kissing Dak Prescott's rear end last week are talking about how he's not the guy. He's just not the one. He couldn't put the team on his back and will them to win, like the great quarterbacks. Colin Cowherd said, if you're expecting him to be like Carson Wentz or Aaron Rodgers or, Tom Brady, he's not the guy. And of course, the Eagle cockroaches have been resurrected. They're coming out of the woodwork. They're swearing that now they are the team to beat, like everybody said that they were. But, each team has a flaw. And the Eagles, of course, they're looking at trying to give up a couple of number ones to get Jalen Ramsey. And they were turned down. So you're going to ante up a little bit more and try and get him to save your defense? Because your defense, let's face it, Philly, your defense stinks. You let the Redskins score over 20 points against you. The Redskins. So Philly 500, you and your crew have been all over me talking about my quarterback. Cowboy fans, oh, don't pay him a dime. Get rid of him. He's a bum. And I guess maybe there's a point because, forget about the first three games. And I know those were against, loser teams. But, when you're 18 of 39, 46% completion percentage for 150 yards at 3.8 yards per completion, no TDs, and an interception, you are a dink and dunker. You stink. And you should get all kinds of flack. Right? If that's the performance you put out on the field, you deserve to get what Dak Prescott's getting right now. How in the world can you expect to win with a 46% completion percentage and you're only going 3.8 yards? Oh, I'm sorry. That was Tom Brady yesterday against Buffalo. Sorry, my bad. Those weren't Dak stats. Now, I want you to understand something here because the Philadelphia Eagles, Philly, they aren't exactly that great all the time either. You have games that you're good and you're bad. Every quarterback does. I know everybody's talking about Carson Wentz is a generational player. He's a guy who can put the team on his back and can make things happen. But sometimes you go on the road and you have bad games. Everybody has bad games. Nobody has great games. And I will actually say that, it wasn't an awful game by Dak Prescott. I know we had the one interception, which was a Hail Mary. That's kind of like, meh. But let's just go through some of the clips here because I want you guys to see. Just take a look at the speed of that defense of New Orleans. That to me going into that game was underrated. I told you guys, they're tough.
Wentz, protection breaks down, and Wentz bothered as he threw it. Heavy pressure on the play by Cam Jordan, who's the leader up front. But they get the hold and reset it.
Watch how fast these guys are.
Play action from Wentz, going to air it out downfield. Aguilar underthrown.
Oh, damn it, Dak.
By Lattimore.
Interception. Damn, Dak. Oh.
And that play had no chance.
No chance. No chance whatsoever.
And this is a group celebration.
That pissed me off yesterday, watching that group celebration.
To be targeted. Number 3 in the league in catches. Wentz.
Oh, damn, Dak. Sacked again. Sacked again. Damn it, Dak. Dak, you stink.
But a chance for the Cowboys to climb back into it with a win. And each team come out at 6-5. Wentz.
Oh, man. Come on. Come on,
hit
Dak.
from behind.
Come on, man.
Was there. Jordan was
Dak,
in there
damn it,
early.
you took a sack
Saints.
again. Get rid of the ball.
You got to run the ball here and just run out the
Oh,
clock.
see, man. You could.
They do with Wendell
That New Orleans
Smallwood.
defense against us was absolutely hell. Look at this.
Second down and 4. Pass is caught by Adams and well played
Couldn't get
up
anything,
front.
which is it. Nothing.
That shows necessarily in the stats.
Here's a little toss to Golden Tate. That
Even our
didn't work.
trickery
Play
wouldn't
made
work.
by Cam Jordan.
What a great job
Hey.
by Cam Jordan.
14 of 32 snaps he's been in there for. Passes to Tate, broken up.
Get people to
And our
believe this is
receivers
a-
couldn't
this
hold
is
on
a
to the ball.
paralyzing, devastating loss.
And all the injuries. Pass is broken up. And the Eagles turn it over on downs again. Jeffrey the target with Lattimore defending.
The division, they
Couldn't
failed to
convert on
win,
fourth down.
and then losing here looks entirely different.
Flat-footed throw incomplete
Where
for
were we
Adams.
throwing that, Dak?
Down. They're
Where were you
still
throwing
playing
it?
tough coverage. They're not playing soft at all.
Wentz.
Oh,
Galore. He's been shut down in this game.
oh God,
Second down and
Dak,
10.
Dak,
I know our
Dak.
crew's looking forward to the Daytona 500. Always a big part of the year for them.
Wentz out to his right. Throws. Underthrown.
Oh, damn,
and
Dak.
picked.
Dak, come on,
Intercepted
man.
by Chris Banjo.
Dak.
Tate was
That's
the
your second
target.
interception there, man. Come on, man.
Well underthrown.
Damn. Underthrew that
The
pass.
interception, the first for Banjo. They host Washington after the Giant game. As Wentz is sacked.
Another sack. You can't get rid of the football. You can't get rid of the football. Hail Mary.
Into the end
Oh,
zone and
geez.
intercepted for the third time, second time by Chris Banjo. And what a way for this game, in essence, to end for Carson Wentz.
That was a pathetic display. See, it's a shame that we don't have a quarterback of the caliber of Carson Wentz that can literally put his team on his back and will them to win. Because, you know, for us to lose 12-10, 12 to freaking 10 to New Orleans was a disgrace. If only we had Carson Wentz playing for us yesterday, maybe we would have been more like the Eagles were last year. You know, when they lost 48-7 against New Orleans. But the funny thing is, when Carson Wentz got killed, and let me give you his stats. Carson Wentz in that game, 19 of 33. 156 yards, 57% completion percentage, 4.7 yards per play average, no TDs, and 3 interceptions for a rating of 31. I do not recall the Colin Cowherts, the Stephen A. Smiths, the Skip, or the Shannon Sharp go through and talk about Dak Prescott like they did. Because if that is taking your team and putting them on your back and winning, well, I'm glad we don't have that guy. Now, I know that we didn't do as well as we'd like, but understand, New Orleans has been doing that to a lot of people. Dak's numbers, not incredible, but compared to Carson Wentz's, 223 yards, 1 interception, a 73 rate, 6.7. It's almost double everything that Carson Wentz did. So, Eagles, you can go ahead and laugh all you want. You guys can run all around here. You know, I'll turn the lights down. I'll turn the lights down so that way it's safe for you guys, you cockroaches, to run around. You can talk all you want and be happy because this is your time at the moment. But we'll see what we're going to see come the end of the year. But understand something, Eagles fans and Philly 500. Understand, he who laughs last laughs the loudest.